What's up, YouTube? This is gonna be like an intro video. A quick introduction of who I am and why I'm on YouTube now. For the sake of this channel and for the sake of my Instagram, my name is Bob Dabra. It's the name of my eBay store when I started way back in college, and that's where I want to go to next. The basics. So the basics of where I'm coming from here is that I've always enjoyed shopping at thrift stores. High school, college, I always enjoyed it. Going on that modern day treasure hunt to see what I can find. And that hobby turned into like a little passion and a little job about my sophomore year of college, because I would go into thrift stores and I'd find so much cool stuff, but it wasn't my size or I didn't necessarily need it, but I wanted someone else to have it. That idea blossomed into my eBay store. So I'd go in, if it wasn't my size or maybe if it just wasn't something I wanted to have sit on my shelf, I would buy it, hold on to it, and then try to flip it on eBay. And honestly, that's just how I got started. I just always liked thrifting, and then I found so much stuff, so much cool stuff that I didn't necessarily want myself, so I just started selling it online. And then this hobby became a passion, and it just grew into this big, massive eBay store that I have now. So when I was in college, I was actually studying to become a high school history teacher, which I am now, and I'm just wrapping up my first year. It's been a trip. Teachers definitely do not get the credit they deserve. And that's my main job, it's my full-time job, but summer is coming and I'm going to hit my reselling side job harder than ever. My senior year of college, I was actually able to pay for all of my housing and living expenses through reselling. Not tuition, but everything else kind of I paid for while thrifting. And I was really bummed out that I was starting to teach a full-time job and that I wouldn't have any time to thrift anymore. So after this first year of teaching, I've tried to thrift as much as possible. I have tried to stay on top of it as much as I can, but it's hard. And I'm also a soccer coach, so that even adds on to the workload that I had. So it was that senior year, maybe a little bit before my senior year of college, where I made my Instagram, Bob Dabra. And on there, I basically just did vintage finds. So I am a fan of vintage t-shirts. They're my favorite thing to find. Vintage clothing is my favorite thing to find. But I will resell anything and everything that I can make $1 on. Now, if you've seen that show, American Pickers, I used to dream of being an American Picker when I was younger. I am a history teacher. Like, history blows my mind. And this is why I like the vintage clothing or the old antiques and all that cool stuff more than just selling a brand new sealed whatever it is. So yeah, vintage, antiques, those are definitely my favorite finds, but I will sell anything and everything. Which brings me to now being on YouTube. All of my students watch YouTube. They don't watch TV, and I've had this conversation with them and they give me feedback and they're telling me all this stuff. I watch YouTube. I don't watch TV either. I basically just watch YouTube. And I have seen a lot of YouTubers who aren't quite with it, with the world, and yet they do a fantastic job on YouTube. So my conclusion is that YouTube is just this new platform that you must be on. Anything can happen with YouTube. You never know when your page could blow up or when it could take you somewhere else in life. And that's kind of what I'm going with here as I make my YouTube channel now. I'm just full sending it and I hope to make the best of it. Now, I have made a couple videos already. This is my second time doing an intro because my first time I was on my old laptop. And I had about 6 YouTube videos already saved up from over the last 2 months of thrifting and reselling and doing all this stuff. 2 months worth of videos, they're all gone. My laptop broke, couldn't recover any of the files. I brought it into Best Buy. Best Buy couldn't do anything about it. They said, yep, unfortunately, this is one of those cases where the laptop is just donezo. So, bought a new MacBook. We'll be using this. Here it is. I will actually be using this all summer long to do my little business of eBay and reselling. So I'm very excited to get back into it, start making these videos for you guys, and hopefully start producing them, putting them online, hopefully by the end of the month. So yeah, I started my Instagram. It was doing well. I really enjoyed it. I had a community of people I started to talk to every day, vintage resellers, thrifters, just like me. And I really grew in this little community. And that's just an added reason why I want to be on YouTube now. because once again, you never know what could happen on this platform of YouTube. It's crazy. You never know what could happen. But yeah, basically I just wanted this video to be kind of, you guys get to know me. So I'm a first year teacher, I'm a thrifter, I had a pretty solid Instagram account, and now they have encouraged me to start up YouTube, and we'll just see where it goes. You know, I am a teacher, I need something to do this summer, and this is gonna be a fantastic, fun hobby to do this summer. I have a little smorgasbord of stuff here. Stuff I just wanted to show you guys in this intro so you can get a little taste of what will be on my channel. So if you guys like this stuff, you wanna stay tuned and see what I do all summer long, that'd be fantastic. I do source mainly from thrift stores or yard sales. So this stuff back here, I actually have to ship out today because this stuff's sold. So we had a little Nintendo pack was sold. Again, I sell anything and everything I can make a buck on. A little polo t-shirt sold, and this Woolrich long sleeve, brand new with tags. I'm not gonna unfold it, but you guys get the gist of it with the nice Aztec print. So those three things sold today. So now you can see those are active, like sold listings. I had to actually ship those out today. So that stuff has sold for me. And then this stuff is all recent pickups. So the first four things I got from a garage sale, 4 Nintendo DS games. These are pretty solid games. I'm hoping these do well. And I'm just gonna breeze through these. So the next pair is a pair of high top vintage or old school, I don't even know, but yellow Adidas. I'll give you the upside down all around view on these bad boys. Next I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shirts I'm gonna share with you, 5 fun shirts. Graphic t-shirts are my favorite thing like ever. A graphic t-shirt drives me crazy. I like the story or the history that goes behind it, or who wore it and where they wore it too. It just blows my mind. But anyway, a nice Harley Davidson button up with the embroidery on the front and the big embroidery on the back. We have a Chicago Bulls graphic t-shirt. This is from 1992 is the timestamp on this. The NBA World Champs. This is a fun t-shirt. As you guys may have heard, I'm a soccer coach, which goes with this World Cup t-shirt. I actually have the 2 hats that match this shirt, so that's another fun one. And a vintage Nike with the spell out on the chest and the big N swoosh on the back. That's another solid item to have on the eBay store or to throw up on Instagram. I do sell some things on Instagram. Actually, if you guys would ever be interested in anything you see in a video of mine, you'd want to hit me up on Instagram, not through my email. And the last graphic t-shirt I'm going to show you is this polo, Ralph Lauren. So t-shirts, shirts, they're always fun. I have a bunch. Office, the game, this is my favorite show and I got the game for it. I paid $3 for this at a thrift store and I've actually sold this exact game before. It's a pretty solid sale. So I had to pick that one up. And then the last thing I'm gonna share with you guys here real quick is a Guess cooler. I looked these up, they don't sell for that much online, but this thing is gnarly. A Guess waterproof cooler. It could almost serve you as a backpack if you really wanted. So I really hope this intro YouTube video really gives a nice overall look at what my page will be all about. Like I said, I've been on eBay and Instagram for a while now, and I am always trying to continue my drive for that modern day treasure hunt. I really hope YouTube platform works out for me. I'm excited to be on it. So far, making videos has been a lot of fun. And if you are watching the video and you liked this video and you want to see more, please like it, give me a thumbs up. And subscribe, of course, subscribe. And we will continue on through the summer, hopefully having a lot of fun and finding some cool stuff to make money on. One last thing, if you're coming from my Instagram, please let me know in the comments. I wanna know how many of my YouTube viewers are going to be from my Instagram followers. So please let me know in the comments if you are actually from my Instagram. Give me a good old shout out. So that's gonna sum it up. I'm gonna drop a couple other videos along with this intro one just to get the YouTube started. I hope you guys enjoy, and I can't wait to do my next thrifting adventure. Thank you guys, I really appreciate it.